What's up? What is happening? Welcome to another edition of Respect the Court. And yes, the NBA has officially started as of this past Tuesday. And what a start to the season, right? Jeez. So we had 3 overtime games, and they were incredible. You had the Rockets and the Thunder going double overtime, and then you had the Thunder going against the Pacers in an NBA Finals rematch. That also goes to 2 overtimes as well, which is wild. And then, goodness, I forget what the other overtime game was. I don't quite remember. I think it was Denver and Golden State, and that was a good game as well. But there's so many things that could have been talked about this week, and rightfully so. You had SGA that had 26 free throw attempts against the Pacers, which is absolutely insane. There's really 26 free throw attempts. I get there's a way to bait. I get there's a way to manipulate and get the referees to call, but come on now, that's like prime James Harden era free throw trips to the line. Like, come on now. Like, there's got to be better ways of enforcing that. Like, if you drive enough times to the basket, yeah, you're gonna get hit. But like 26 times, that's wild. But Wembanyama looks fantastic. Love that game. Spurs against New Orleans Pelicans. Zion actually looks healthy. He looks in shape. He looks ready to go. Had some great blocks. I'm sorry, it was Wembanyama had some great blocks. And then Zion, of course, getting to the basket and doing what he does best, muscle in and using his strength to his advantage. And I'm just happy that most stars and superstars are healthy going into the season. Because sometimes you just have nagging, lingering injuries. Like Kristaps Porzingis, he had his issue that they still really don't quite know what was going on with him, right? Now there's talk of Paul George with his knee and still trying to get that together. He already had the surgery back in July, but of course it's just a healing factor. I mean, Philadelphia is just a mess. Joel, though, from reports and from what has been seen, that he's getting better and he's moving better. I mean, thank goodness for Tyrese Maxey. Like, he is definitely putting that team on his back. I mean, granted, it's only been 2 games for some teams, 3 games into the season, but things are looking great. Clearly, offense has been the talk of the league so far very early in this opening week. Luka has already scored 92 points in 2 games, which is absolutely incredible. And I believe, and he played against Minnesota, he set a franchise record for most points, either in opening night or a second game or total points combined. But again, that is incredible. And we already knew that Luka was going to be a offensive dynamo this season. We had no doubt about that. But just to start off this quickly and this hot, it's incredible. Will he sustain it? I don't think so. It's so difficult to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. And then you had Aaron Gordon dropping 50 points. A guy who's primarily not a scorer drops 50 points, 10 of 11 from 3, which that is, honestly, that's probably once or twice in a career kind of shooting. Unbelievable. So, I mean, yeah, so far, things are looking pretty cool for the season. And of course, we know that Michael Jordan is coming back to do some color commentary for a few games for NBC. Can I just say, and I'm sure many NBA fans, straight up NBA fans who've watched and consumed the product for quite some time, one, were happy to hear that Michael Jordan was coming back in that kind of capacity. And then 2, just to hear that jingle again by John Tesh. The NBA on NBC.
This is the NBA on NBC.
I grew up on that. Like that was, you came in, you sat down, and you watched the game. Or if you were out playing ball, it's like, hey, game about to start, because you heard that. You was like, yo, let's get this and let's watch the game. So far, great start to the opening week. Until, that's right, I'm sure you already know where I'm going with this. Of course, the gambling scandals that happened. Jeez. And here's the thing, like, this actually isn't a surprise, because once you allow gambling into sports in this capacity, whether it be NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, it doesn't matter. At some point, somebody or somebodies are going to do wrong by it. Like it's human nature. Like people are going to gamble. People are going to take it too far. People are going to. First of all, I don't think anyone thought it was going to go as far as organized crime. And of course, all this is alleged right now. There isn't any, innocent until proven guilty. But we're talking about things that fans and players at some point have talked about for years. The rigging of games, like referees colluding to fix games a certain way to satisfy bookies, to satisfy organized crime elements, for whatever the case may be. Because once money gets involved in any kind of sport, best believe there's something going on. There's some kind of dirty, low down scheming that's going to be happening in the sport. And I'm glad that Adam Silver spoke to it. Hopefully this can be done in such a manner that will not tarnish the NBA. But I still think this is just the beginning. Like, who knows? Like, gambling issues are out there, and for the fact that you put yourself in a compromising position in such a way, it's just stupid. It's stupid. But anyhow, so far opening week has been great. A lot to talk about. I'm just glad basketball's back. I'm just hoping that they will allow a little bit of defense to happen, but we'll see. I mean, a guy scores 92 points in 2 days. Yeah, I don't think defense is the issue. I think there's just an explosion of multiple ways to score, and it's hard to stop. Anyhow, that's how I just wanted to start off, and good opening week so far. Bit marred by the scandal, but news is news, right? So there you have it. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.